everyone makes videos on how to get appointment setting clients, how the business model works. They are just trying to sell you their coaching program. But how do you actually perform the job so you can make as much money as possible? And that's exactly what I'll be talking about in today's video. I'm gonna show you how to be the best appointment setter out there so you can make as many commissions as you want. Literally, infinite amount of commissions. First of all, you have to differentiate two kinds of setters, and those are phone setters and DM setters. Phone setters are ones calling the people, and DM setters are those who handle all the leads through the DMs, obviously. I personally prefer DM setters because I'm always in the move, in a hurry, so I can't talk with so much background noise around, and in my opinion, that would be really unprofessional for me. And now I'm gonna go through the sales process with you to show you what you have to do. And your first job is something we in appointment setting world call qualifying. The whole purpose of appointment setter is to book someone on a call, but not just anyone random, because that would be a waste of time. If you book the calls with anyone, you're wasting your time, your company's time, and most importantly, your company's money. So it's extremely important to qualify your leads. What do you make? What do you currently have to invest? I mean, of course, you'll not go directly and ask them, yo bro, do you have 5K to invest? That's not how it works. You'll be like, hey, what do you do for a living right now? I'm unemployed. And then you can go a little bit deeper, because if they're unemployed, they probably don't have enough to invest in whatever your client is offering. But you want to set qualified appointments for that client. That's the whole purpose of qualifying. Set qualified calls. I mean, it's obvious. Quality leads are more likely to get closed, and that's what actually gets you paid. If you're just setting some random people from third world countries, let's say they're students, on those sales calls, you're wasting your own time. That could be definitely, you could put that into something more beneficial. And of course, once again, you're wasting your sales team's time as well. The next step with qualifying, is digging into their current situation and their desired situation. Digging into their situations. What I mean by this? If you are into sales, there's a thing called the gap. What does that mean is where you are right now and where you want to be, and my offer is literally a bridge to go from point A to point B. So actually, let me write it in some kind of a way. This is point A, their current situation. This is point B, their desired situation, and you're literally a bridge to help them go from point A to point B. This is your job. This bridge is a solution to their current situation. So we can literally call it a solution. Well, in the appointment setting, you won't directly be selling anything, except for that call, obviously. You want to check their interest and if they're able to invest. Generating their interest can be done through questions like, why you want to be there? Why do you want to move from point A to point B? By the way, that point B, like I said, is their desired situation. Yeah. You also want to awake some sort of urgency in them. The way you can do that is simply by asking, why do you want to do this now and not later on, next month, let's say? Then, when they say the reason out loud, it's going to make them realize. It's going to make them realize that the change needs to be made as soon as possible. You can kind of tie them in a lot better than if it was not urgent, So by asking the right questions and digging inside a little bit deeper with creating that urgency, you can do the next thing, which is setting that person on a call. So it's not a rocket science. Literally, create urgency, book the call. It's simple as that, While asking these things I mentioned earlier, you can kind of sneak little things in, like oh, that's awesome, bro. We've actually just recently helped someone with that same situation. And by relating to them, it's gonna make them familiar and comfortable. They'll feel like you've already been at the exact same situation they're in right now. And also, it's gonna take the sales pressure off completely, and they won't be anxious to hop on that call, but they'll actually feel like they're in a friendly environment. And next thing you wanna be doing from there after you book the call is foreshadow the call. Foreshadowing the call means that you literally make them excited about it. This is more for B2C offers, courses, programs, mentorships, coachings, So instead of framing this like they're getting on a sales call, frame it like they're getting on a coaching call where they'll see more steps on how to get into something. Let's say an appointment setting, for example, that would be, would you be down to hop on a quick call so I can walk you through the details of getting started? This is what I mean. And also by saying that you're an appointment setter and that you'll book him on a call with someone who knows a lot more than you, someone who will provide the exact value they want to learn, it's more likely that they'll show up and closing rate will skyrocket as well. And that gets me to my next point. Being a good appointment setter is getting people bought into that next call. Getting them to actually show up to that call is as simple as 1, making sure they are a good fit. 2nd, they're qualifying the person, and 3rd, you're getting them bought into that call. If you force someone to book a call, they won't show up, but if you get someone excited and book the call on their own, they'll definitely show up. And also, good setters have around 75 to 80% show up rate, and of course you want to make sure that they are quality and that they show up. You get paid when that appointment closes, not just gets booked. Then another very, very important thing you must do, you must avoid as a setter, is never tell them the price. Never tell them the price in the DMs. Of course, that's not your job in the first place. Your job is just to book that call, book qualified and quality call. Telling the prices to the prospect is a job of a closer or a business owner. In some cases, they will obviously ask for the price, and beginner setters are gonna go and tell them all about the features and all the things they would get for that price. That's not how you wanna do that, That's not how it works. You wanna say something like, honestly, bro, that depends. Prices depend, I'm not even sure you would be able to benefit from our offer. Is it cool if I ask you a few questions just so I can understand what offer would work best for you? Or, the other way of saying it could be something like, to be honest, bro, it would make sense for me to give you a price yet because I honestly don't know if I could even help you yet. That's pretty much how you want to handle the situation of them asking for a price. So, to summarize, boys, your job is to qualify, set properly, make sure that they're actually going to show up to the call, create a gap and a little bit of urgency for that call, and finally book them onto that call. In the DMs, you can simply send them the Calendly link where they'll book a call and that's the job done. Calendly is, by the way, an app for booking those calls where your business owner creates his sort of schedule and then people book the call into the spaces that are available logically. If you guys do everything from this video, you're gonna make a lot more money as an appointment setter, and I can say that with 100% guarantee. Thanks for watching, boys. If you wanna get involved with appointment setting and get personally mentored by me inside my program where I guarantee you the results, you can reach out to me on my IG down there in the description. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching. I don't usually beg for likes or subscribes, but as I already said a few times before, any support is greatly appreciated. See you in the next one, boys, and keep grinding.